changes are on the way.
Yeah, a little bit. So it's, you know, it's been super warm lately. We're going to have a little bit of a return to normal over the course of the weekend before things start warming up next week. So going to be a little bit cooler. Out there right now, already cooling off to about 54 in Waco, 54 in Gatesville, 63 still though in Temple and Marlin. And again, it really just depends what your airflow is right now. So if you take a look down at the Brazos Valley where things are just a little bit warmer, that's because they're still seeing that kind of easterly flow, which means they are bringing in a little bit more of that moisture while the rest of us are more under that northerly flow behind that weak little front that came through over the last couple of days. Winds staying light out there, and with light winds, clear skies, most of us are going to cool off very nicely back into the 40s overnight tonight. Do want to talk again about the moisture that's in the air. Like I said, if you're still seeing winds out of the east or just recently saw those northerly winds move into your area like the Brazos Valley, you could still see dew points in the 50s and 60s. That's pretty standard for the Brazos Valley. 30s, 40s, that is dry air. Again, it's not necessarily desert dry, but it is certainly drier than you know, what we're used to, and that's where you start needing the chapstick, you start needing the lotion on your hands and things like that. But then when you take a look back towards West Texas, this is extraordinarily dry. We're talking 12-degree dew points in Amarillo. That's almost no moisture in the atmosphere. 24 in Lubbock, 31 in Abilene. That's where your dew points are. And again, we're talking about humidity values being very, very low when you see these types of numbers. You factor in the fact that winds are still gusting to around 30 miles per hour. And again, we're just not dealing with ideal firefighting conditions, and unfortunately we have 4 fires that we're watching. You heard you know, Bailey and Adrian talking earlier about the Lavender Fire and the 8-Ball Fire in the Texas Panhandle, but of course we have 2 fires burning in the Oklahoma Panhandle as well. You got the 43 Road Fire, you got the Ranger Road Fire. Again, that Ranger Road Fire, over 283,000 acres. That's twice the size of the city of Chicago. And if you remember with me for 2 seconds back to 2024 when we had the Smokehouse Creek Fire in the Texas Panhandle, that burned over 1 million acres all just on its own. Now the good news is we haven't seen that Ranger Road number move much in the last 24 hours, so that's the good news there, and those containment numbers are on the way up. Do want to show you this. We have another front coming through tomorrow. This one is not going to bring us a whole lot of wind. We're still talking wind gusts that stay under 20 miles per hour for the most part, but then we have an even stronger front coming through as we head into the pre-dawn hours on Saturday. This one is going to bring wind back into the forecast. So for Saturday afternoon, I'm looking at wind gusts that are going to gust initially up to about 10, 15, 20 miles per hour there Saturday morning, but then as we head on towards the afternoon, 2, 3, 4 o'clock, that's when you see those wind gusts about 30 to 35 miles per hour. So it's going to be pretty windy on Saturday, and with temperatures not escaping the lower 70s, upper 60s, it's going to feel pretty cool outside. Do want to point this out. Cold front comes through. That is, again, as we've been talking about, drier air. So if you have drier air and those stronger wind gusts, yes, fire danger will be a little bit elevated on Saturday. Moderate for most of us, but high west of I-35. So again, the messaging continues to remain the same, and that is simply avoid anything that would start a fire. Don't drag your tow chains. Don't idle over grass. Don't start a fire specifically. All those things, you're going to continue to follow those rules as we head into the weekend, because that fire danger will be elevated on Saturday. Again, right around 70 degrees the next couple of days behind those couple of fronts there. Even cooler there on Sunday as that cooler northern air kind of filters in a little bit more. 63 there. Overnight lows 30s and 40s. And then as we get into the middle of the week, we start to stair-step our way back up. 70s and 80s back on tap as we head into Tuesday and Wednesday. And remember, you can follow this all on your own too by downloading our 6 Plus app. It's free, and you can stream your forecast 24/7.